Mike, every week you hear a new rumor with the Phillies about who's going to get traded here to fill in that rotation. In fact, they might start adding Doug Drabek's name to the list. And I think that's a little far-fetched.
Now you've gone nuts.
You had Rodrigo Lopez last week, so
Absolutely.
Doug's not that bad. But I would probably go with his son Kyle instead, who's down in Reading in Double-A. And Kyle's kicking some butt down there. Was 5-0 with an ERA of 2.34 last time I checked.
He's kicking some Eastern League butt.
And that's a pretty good league, okay? My theory is, and you got Joe Savory, who's made the Eastern League All-Star, a 10-1 record, great ERA, innings pitched, not a power pitcher, but knows how to get guys out. And you got Michael Taylor, who's a phenomenal hitter from the right side. He's going for the Triple Crown right now. He's top 3 in all those categories, okay? Instead of trying to make a trade to get yourself better with that bench player, to get yourself better with that starting pitcher, don't you have enough homegrown talent? We haven't even talked about Carlos Carrasco at AAA or Carpenter at AAA. So I think you have enough guys now to roll them out there. And I still think Taylor and what he's doing, the way he's hitting and dominating on this Double-A level, is better than having Matt Stairs or Greg Dobbs playing the outfield. You know, the Marlins have won World Series with young talent.
Well,
all right.
That's another. That's that.
Two titles. They got
going
two
to
titles.
a long segment, but in general, the Phillies tend to be too worried about rushing people through their system, number one, and they place too much value on major league experience in and of itself. So in theory, I agree with you, and I can see the fact that we've got like 4 pitchers here who are legitimate prospects who have performed at the high minor league level this year, and maybe let's hold an audition and give all of them a couple starts, and at the very least, you're throwing somebody out there that the opposing hitters have not seen. I can see that. I'm not sure what to do with Taylor because you're not, once Ibanez is back, you're certainly not going to play him every day. I mean, the specifics of this, I think, are a little dicey and a little more complicated than maybe we're making it sound here.
And maybe you're correct. I have one more little theory. Besides that, if you did need to go get a pitcher and you need to give up an everyday starter, I could see giving up Victorino in center and trading him in a deal, moving Worth to center and bringing Taylor up to play in right field.
Wow, so you are utterly sold on Taylor.
I think if you can play well at the Double-A level, that's where these talent. You see so many players now that go right from Double-A to the majors. The AAA has become more of an experienced league for players.
One of the things
veterans.
One of the things that my stat geek pals have proved over the years through research is there is a connection between minor league performance and major league performance. People used to say there wasn't. You never know if he's going to be able to do it at the big leagues. That's just not. That doesn't exist. There is the relationship between past performance and future performance, if you make the proper adjustments for the level of competition, is as reliable from minor league to major as it is from past major league to major. So in theory, I'm very much in agreement with you here, Starkey. I think maybe the logistics of actually making it happen specifically with the Phillies' current roster are a little complicated, but we're talking about theories. I like your theories.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think the one thing that holds it back from happening sometimes, not just the Phillies, is this service time. And people are so hung up on, Matt Wieters of the Baltimore Orioles fell into this.
You don't want somebody's free agency clock to start. You want to save money in that way long term.
And I look at the Phillies are selling out games. Are they holding back a talented player or two because they're watching service time?
This is not the time to be holding back and economizing if you're the Phillies, because these big contracts, Howard, Rollins, etc., are going to run out after 2011. Right. You got a 2-3 year window here. Make it happen.